Welcome to Pop Politics. I'm Amanda Tice. Today's issue is the future First Lady. In the past, there have been many influential First Ladies. Betty Ford started an addiction clinic, Nancy Reagan headed the Just Say No to Drugs campaign, and Jackie O won the hearts of the American public with her impeccable style and poise. First Ladies have proven that they are more than just the wives of the president. We are here with Lauren Iannotti, who is the articles editor at Marie Claire, to discuss Michelle Obama and Cindy McCain. We felt Lauren was a great resource because of her background in news, politics, and international affairs. Lauren, why do you think that Michelle Obama and Cindy McCain can potentially be the next influential set of First Ladies?
I think both of them are poised to totally break the paradigm of what a First Lady is. I think each person who's been First Lady has brought something to the office, if you can call it an office, but has brought something to the job, and I think that these two will bring something entirely new.
What are you looking for in the next First Lady?
Smart, intelligent, show men that they are not really the true rulers of the world.
There should be like a First Lady that's more out there and independent and like speaks her mind, you know?
Both of them there are aspects to both of them that can remind us of former First Ladies, but really they're both very, very different from anyone we've seen sort of walking beside the president before.
So if you had to kind of compare them in terms of their role as First Lady, what type of First Lady do you think that they would be, respectively?
Well, I think it's fascinating because I think they really both speak to sort of what's going on in our culture right now. So you've got Michelle Obama, who's 5'11", works out, as her friend said, like a gladiator every single morning. She's a working mom, works extremely hard, Princeton and Harvard Law. She's constantly talking about balancing work and family, which is something that American women are always sort of concerned with. There's so many women who are having to do that. And, you know, she really sort of speaks to that element, and it's really, really crucial in women's lives right now, and everybody's lives, I mean, and their husbands' lives.
I like to have like more of a Jackie character, someone who really entertains people, brings them in. I think that, I mean, I hate to say it's so like 1950s, but that's kind of her job, of being entertaining, like international guests. You don't want someone who's going to fight for power with her husband.
Cindy McCain, on the other hand, is someone who has dealt with addiction. She's dealt with a lot of personal problems and physical ailments, and she has a son who's in the military, and he's in Iraq, and she worries about him, and she's not, you know, afraid to like mention that, and that speaks to a lot of families around America. She is someone who is an intrepid philanthropist. She's not just somebody who she's obviously comes from money, but she doesn't throw money at a cause. She goes to Afghanistan. She's been to Darfur. She is not timid about being very much involved in sort of the really important affairs of the world. So this is really cool. I mean, what you've got are two kind of great, you know, possibilities here. You've got somebody who's either going to really represent working mothers, and you've got somebody who's going to be fighting around the world in these international causes. And I think each of them, in their way, would just like bring this sort of really exciting thing to the White House.
I think it has to do with more of like women's rights. I would like her to focus on that. I think that women are just capable as men.
Definitely handles her own affairs. Maybe start something new. I don't know what, but something.
I really like the fact that they seem to be real people. I mean, sometimes in the past, First Ladies have seemed very stiff and quiet, and they don't really participate as much. But even if you look back to Eleanor Roosevelt, who kind of started civil rights movements for women, I mean, I think these women have the possibility of making a huge change in how women are viewed in America. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think, yeah, imagine Eleanor Roosevelt, how gutsy that was, just bucking everything. I mean, she was really a trailblazer.
And, the ability to influence her husband to think not just from a strategic base, but from a moral base.
You know, but I do think that either one of those women, neither of them is gonna just sort of sit back and hold tea parties. I mean, neither of them. I mean, I think both of them will give the tour of the White House at Christmas, and you know, would enjoy it and do it with relish. But really, I mean, Michelle has said that. She's said that, you know, she was not a member of the sort of Senators' Wives Club. You know, she says she regretted it, but I don't believe her. I don't think she did. I think she's far more interested in having an effect on policy. And I know both of the candidates highly respect their wives' opinions, and they look to them for counsel regularly. So whether or not whether or not they're sitting in on cabinet meetings, they're definitely going to have some influence. And I don't think there's any doubt about that. If you look at either of these women, they're both forces of nature.